Well, let's start with the sketch. Today I'm making a scallop halter top and skirt. I've been seeing this style quite a bit lately, and I've been really wanting to try sewing one myself. And for the fabric, I got this from Spotlight using my birthday voucher, which was 2 years ago. I was going for more of a Renaissance painting color scheme. I started off with a simple base and cut out the shape. I quickly realized that because of the scallop, the opening was quite wide. So I had to add a dart near the armhole as well as one of the front. The back fit perfectly. I then trace everything over to clean up the pattern and make a few adjustments. For the second try, I sewed the top with the lining. This was actually a really good practice because I learned that I had to stop sewing the scallop right at the dart point, fold the other side and start again. I also need to reduce the huge gap underneath the arm. For the scallops, I tried tracing them using my usual tracing paper. That didn't work. I couldn't see anything, so I ended up cutting them out and tracing the shapes manually. And then I sewed them together and trimmed the edges. I couldn't help thinking, they kind of look like ravioli. I was planning to add top stitching around the scallops, but they ended up becoming quite stiff. Maybe I should have sewn the top stitching on the lining instead. In the end, I decided not to sew the front darts because it made the top quite difficult to put on. There's also another thing to consider. For the skirt, I wasn't really sure how long I wanted it to be, so I just made it as long as possible. That way, if I get bored of the length in the future, I can always cut it shorter. I added a side zipper with a pocket. The pocket was difficult to sew, and I left this little opening at the back, which I had to hand stitch closed. I also thought it would be a good idea to add snaps so that the top and the skirt would stay together. But I didn't realize the snaps were actually pulling the scallops down. So I ended up using a small elastic band. I noticed that a lot of Uniqlo bottoms have a small section of elastic in the waistband too. And here's the finished look.
Press the backs of our hands together. It's still wet, so the ink should transfer. Meet me at the side door. We'll sneak on through the